Midas Touch Part 5. Small details turn business into gold. A big businessman is standing on the stage. Lights are shining, the audience is clapping, and everyone thinks that his success must have been built on a big idea. But when the camera goes behind, the story changes. There, a small detail is visible, a small promise, a small system, a small habit which gradually built the entire empire. Right from here, the fear of Part 5 begins. If you saw the big picture but did not see the small cracks, your business can break from within, despite looking strong from the outside. In Part 1, the thumb taught us character. The person who manages themselves amidst failure, pressure, loss and risk alone passes through the first door of entrepreneurship. In Part 2, the index finger taught us focus. Follow one course until successful showed that results come from putting energy in the right direction, not from scattering it. In Part 3, the middle finger explained the brand. A brand is not just a logo, but rather a promise made to the customer and that experience which the business delivers every day. In Part 4, the ring finger showed the strength of relationships. The right people multiply a business, and the wrong people can turn even the best opportunity into a problem. Now the story comes to the little finger. This small finger looks the weakest in appearance, but it also has a role in the balance and grip of the hand. Small things do the exact same work in business. The fifth lesson of the Midas Touch is, little things that count. Thinking small and paying attention to small details are two different things. Thinking small makes the vision small, but paying attention to small details makes the vision strong. It shows you the weak spots hidden inside the big picture. Those very spots which, if ignored, can cause a big loss. An entrepreneur often talks in big words. Growth, funding, scale, expansion, brand, market share. But the customer sometimes looks only at whether the phone was picked up on time or not. A small delay can break trust. A wrong invoice can create confusion. A rude reply can lose a customer forever. And a thoughtful follow-up can make a lifetime customer. Therefore, the little finger reminds us that there is no such thing as a small thing in business. Every small thing is supporting some big thing. The example of Domino's pizza is often connected to this idea. In old times, the 30 minutes delivery promise became a big part of its identity. This was not just pizza, it was a promise of speed. Later, due to safety and legal concerns, this guarantee stopped in America, but the lesson remained the same. Sometimes, the thing that makes a brand different is not the product, but the detail of the delivery experience. The pizza was the same, but the promise was different. The customer felt that a solution to hunger, waiting, and uncertainty was being found. The business did not just sell food, it also reduced the worry of time. Little things mean that detail which other people leave considering ordinary. But that very detail can make a place in the customer's mind and can create a difference from the competitor. If a tailor gives the fitting on time, the customer comes back. If a doctor explains to the patient in simple language, trust is built. If a teacher remembers a child's weakness, the parent connects. The difference between strategy and tactics is also understood right here in business. Tactics are specific actions, like running an ad, giving a discount, making a call, packing a product, or improving delivery. Strategy is that big direction for which all tactics work. If tactics are many but the strategy is not clear, the team will remain busy, but the business will not move forward. Through military-style discipline, both Kiyosaki and Trump understood the value of mission, team, and execution in different forms. Trump saw structure from the New York Military Academy, and Kiyosaki learned action under pressure from military service. A plan is essential in business, but the plan should not be bigger than the goal. Many entrepreneurs get so stuck in planning that they delay stepping into the market. A simple and executable plan is often better than a complicated plan, because victory in business does not come just from thinking. Victory comes when the right action is taken repeatedly. Another lesson of the little finger is the BI triangle. In the Rich Dad philosophy, business is considered a game of systems more than products. The product is just one part. Mission, leadership, team, cash flow, communication, legal, systems and product. All of these together make the body of a business. If one part becomes weak, the entire business can struggle. Many people get stuck on the product itself. They think that the product is good, therefore the business should work. But even after the product is good, sales, delivery, service and cash flow can be weak. If cash flow is not understood, even a business looking profitable will not be able to breathe. If legal documents are not clear, the partnership can break. If communication is weak, the team will remain confused. These are the very small details that count. Whether visible to the customer or not, the foundation of a business is built from these. The Midas Touch demands both detail and direction. A small but powerful point is, learn to work for assets, not for money. In Kiyosaki's philosophy, assets are those things which can generate income or value over time. Company, brand, trademark, content library, system, customer database, intellectual property and trained team, all of these can become assets. Salary or one-time profit can be spent quickly. Asset thinking takes the entrepreneur from short-term to long-term. They ask whether today's work will give value tomorrow as well, or will bring only today's payment. For a creator, videos can become assets. For a business, customer trust is an asset. For a shopkeeper, repeat buyers are an asset. For a startup, a scalable system is an asset. But patience is needed to create an asset. Quick money often attracts shortcuts, and shortcuts frequently damage the brand, relationship, and trust. Therefore, the character of part 1 comes back again. Generosity is also a big thing that looks small in the Midas Touch. This does not mean throwing money away. This means not sitting tight, holding success alone. When an entrepreneur creates value for investors, employees, partners, and customers, only then is growth sustainable. The one who wants to earn only for themselves cannot awaken the team's energy. If a founder considers an employee merely a cost, the culture can become weak. But if they consider them a part of the mission, people start thinking for the company. Responsibility comes here too. An entrepreneur can become a job creator. This is a big thing because someone's salary, family, and future can connect with your decisions. In the book, the authors consider the role of entrepreneurs in the economy to be very important. This view should be understood like an opinion, but its emotional truth is clear that real businesses give work to people. When you give a job to someone, you do not give just a salary. You give skill, dignity, routine, and a chance for the future. Therefore, building a business does not remain a game of personal wealth alone. But giving a job also demands little details. Clear role, fair payment, respectful culture, training, feedback, and a growth path. Merely doing hiring is not leadership. The name of Trump Tower can also be understood like an example of a little detail. Name, location, luxury image, and public visibility combine to create a brand signal. A name is not just words. The right name creates an image in the customer's mind. A wrong name creates confusion. Therefore, naming, positioning, and promise are also big things among small things. In part 3, we saw the power of the brand. Part 5 tells that a brand is built not by slogans, but by repeated little experiences. Every small delivery either strengthens the brand or weakens it. Lifelong learning also looks like a small habit, but in a long journey, this very thing compounds. Learning a little every day, writing down mistakes, observing the market, and asking better questions, this keeps the entrepreneur sharp. The entrepreneur who stops learning, their business gradually gets stuck in old thinking. The market changes, the customer changes, technology changes, but they stay glued to old success. Self-awareness is essential too. Every entrepreneur is unique. Someone's strength is sales, someone's product thinking, someone's operations, someone's storytelling, someone's finance understanding. Recognizing your gift gives leverage. If you are doing that exact work in which your natural strength lies, the energy is applied in the right direction. Right people have to be added to the weak spots. The relationships of part 4 become important here again. If you know your weakness, you can search for a partner, employee, or mentor with that skill. If we understand the Midas Touch process in simple language, first recognize your unique gift. Then turn it into a business system. Then show the market that this gift can solve the customer's problem. After this, the business has to be made scalable. Meaning, it should not depend on just one location or one person. The system should be built such that quality can be repeated, and the customer experience can be predictable. Predictability attracts investors too. An investor does not put in money just out of excitement. They see whether the business can make repeat revenue or not, understands costs or not, and whether growth is realistic or not. Brands like Walmart, McDonald's, Google, Apple, and Facebook were built in different industries, but behind them, systems, scale, brand trust, and repeatable value creation are visible. This is exactly what separates them from an ordinary business. This does not mean that every entrepreneur has to become a global giant, but every small business can make systems, brand, and customer trust stronger at its own level. The most practical use of little things is in the daily checklist. Whether cash was updated or not. Whether the customer complaint was closed or not. Whether the delivery promise was fulfilled or not. Whether the team got clarity or not. A founder should not do every single thing themselves, but they should understand which small thing is the breath of the business. Ignoring those things is an expensive mistake. Now let's connect the entire Midas Touch story and see. The thumb is character. It tells whether after a failure you will blame or take responsibility and learn. The index finger is focus. It tells whether you will run in every direction or give enough time to one meaningful course until it starts turning into success. The middle finger is brand. It tells whether you will remain a commodity or make a place in the customer's mind in the form of a promise, trust and experience. The ring finger is relationships. It tells whether you will do everything alone or multiply growth with the right partners, team, mentors and customers. The little finger is details. It tells how a big ambition is supported by small systems, small promises, small habits, and small improvements. Now the hand is complete. Character gives grip, focus gives direction, brand gives recognition, relationships give support, and little things give balance. The entrepreneur into whose hand these 5 qualities enter does not make everything literally gold, but they learn to recognize, catch, and grow an opportunity. The Midas Touch is no magic trick. It is a combination of mindset, discipline, trust, people, and details. There is less glamour in it and more responsibility. The beginning of the story happened with a fear. What will happen if the business fails? Now the answer is a bit clear. Failure will come, but a prepared entrepreneur will not break down from it, they will learn. The story started with curiosity. Why do some entrepreneurs become rich and most stop? Perhaps the difference is not just in the idea, but in the strength of these 5 fingers. If you are starting a business today, first build yourself more than the product. Build character, fix focus, clear the brand promise, choose the right people and give respect to details. Gold in business does not come from the outside. Many times, that same old idea, that same small market, that same simple product goes into the right hands and becomes extraordinary. And this is the entire story of the Midas Touch. An entrepreneur's hand becomes magical only when honesty, direction, recognition, relationships, and the understanding of small things awaken together inside them.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.